Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Thursday, the 4th of April, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad that you have chosen to take a few minutes out to share with me today. Well, today I'd like to talk to you about big words with simple meanings. I remember when I was a youngster and I was in school, and I thought I was just the coolest cat because I learned a really big word. And to this day, I could tell you what it was. It was anti-disestablishmentarianism. And, besides sounding funny, it just is a really cool word. Now, I didn't really know what it meant. I just knew I knew how to pronounce it. So I started looking up words like this in the on the internet this morning. And, simply put, all it means is that you are in opposition to the disestablishment of the Church of England. That's all it meant. I found it in the Oxford English Dictionary this morning, and it has 28 letters in it. Wow, for like a 7 or an 8-year-old to be able to pronounce a word with that many letters in it is a pretty cool thing. I think that's quite a feather in my cap, wouldn't you say? Well, then I started looking up other long words. And let me say this to you. I really, truly hope that I'm not too sesquipedalian for you today, which is another way of saying I'm long-winded. Listen to this. I looked up what were some of the longest words in the English dictionary, and here's one for you. Get ready. Flock in innocent philippification, which means the estimation of something as worthless. So instead of just saying, boy, that's worthless, you say it's Flacco. I'm not going to even try again. That has 29 letters in it. Here's one for you. Oh, my goodness. Are you ready? I hope I can pronounce it. It's pneumonaul tramicross copicilio coval canoconiosis. It's a lung disease. It's got 45 letters in it. See, as I started going through the list, I saw some of these words that are mostly medical terms, okay? And they have 22 letters or 27 letters, 29 letters, 28 letters, 30 letters, like pseudo, dihypoparathyroidism. In other words, something's wrong with your thyroid. It's so funny how we do this, boys and girls. We take a simple message or word that we'd like to share with somebody, and we feel like we have to embellish and expound upon it, when simply to just say, oh, that person has a rare lung disease, instead of going into this big long thing, or that group of people in the 19th century, the Anglican Church, there was opposition to it. You go on with this big long word. I have a good friend, dear precious friend, sweet gal. And she works at a job where there's a lot of people that she works with, and it's one of those places where there's somebody working 24 hours a day. Okay, so she works on one of the shifts regularly, but occasionally she gets called upon to work some of the other shifts. So we were supposed to be doing something together, going somewhere together. I think it might have been a trip. And I said to her, hey, will you be able to have that week off for us to do such and such? Now, this is the way she answered me, because she didn't want to leave out a detail. She said, well, originally there was this shift, but then there was a shipment of this, and then we had to do this, and then there was another group that came in, and then Sam, who works normally on the other shift, he changed and he swapped out his Tuesday for his Saturday with Pam, and then blah, 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 blah. She went on and on for about 20 minutes, and I'm just listening to her like this, and then I said, did you get the week off? She said, yeah, well, I'm getting to that. And she went on and on and on. And finally I said, did you get the week off? Yes, I'll be able to have the week off. Now, I really didn't need to hear all that. I really didn't even need to know any of that her company got a new shipment and Sam switched with Pam for Saturday to Tuesday. I really didn't need to know any of that. But she doesn't want to leave anything out, just in case. So what would have been a simple thing to say? Oh, a lot going on at my job, but no problem, I got that week off. That's all she had to say. And you know, we do this with life. Oh my gosh, do we do this with life? How about if somebody asks you, do you love me? And you go into a half-hour dissertation about this, about them, and this, and when we met, and blah, 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 blah. Now, there's nothing wrong with reminiscing. Please, don't get me wrong. And I don't believe that you should say I love you flippantly. You need to mean it, of course, in your heart. But if somebody just wants to hear, I love you, that's all you need to say. You don't need to go into any big details like, well, if I didn't love you, would I cook you meals every day? If I didn't love you, would I be your, your constant companion? If I didn't love you, would you not be my best friend? Etc., etc. It's not necessary sometimes. Sometimes you could take the simplest little meaning and you make it into something big and unnecessary, like my dear friend trying to explain to me how it is she managed to get that week off for us to go on our trip. She didn't need to go into those details. She felt she needed to, but it really wasn't necessary. So I hope, as I said today, that this take two is not too sesquidalian to you. This, because I don't want to be long-winded and have too many words. That's one of my challenges in this life, is sometimes I am a bit on the verbose side when I can say it so much simpler. So think about it, count your words, and count your letters, okay? Hey, go be a blessing to somebody today. You never know, you might end up being the only one who is. And if all it takes is a hug or an I love you, or saying I love you and not even needing to use words at all, go ahead and do that, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeannesigler. Hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, let you know when another Take Two is posted. And of course, for the best in music and great programming and all kinds of fun stuff, don't forget to go to WRMZ.org and hit that listen button, okay? All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to be looking at some of these words because some of them are really, really fun. If only I could actually learn how to pronounce them. I'll see you tomorrow for my Unsung Hero of the Week. Take care, everybody. See you then. Bye-bye. Love ya.